René Descartes, Prima Meditatio, Episode 1. Descartes was born in 1596 at the tail end of the first part of the Reformation and died in 1650. This excerpt is from the first part of the first meditation. Here's the title: Deiis quae indubium revocare possunt. Anam adverti jam ante aliquot onos quam multa ineunte aetate, falsa proveردris ad miserem, et quam dubia sint quacunque istis postea super extruxi, ac provenda funditus, omnia semel in vita essa evertenda, atque a primis fundamentis de novo incoandum, siquid aliquando firmum et mansurdum cupiam inscientiis stabilire. Here's the title: About those matters, deiis, which can be called into doubt, or called into question. Revocare here is a passive infinitive. The subject of possunt obviously is quae, and the antecedent is iis. So this has a very standard classical title, deiis, like Cicero's De Natura Deorum or Lucretius's De Rerum Natura, etc., concerning those matters which can be called into question. Long since, jam ante, I have noticed. Anam adverti here is first singular, perfect, indicative, and active. I have long since noticed, in fact, several years before, or through several years, aliquot annos, just how many things, falsa, how many false things I have accepted or admitted in place of true ones. And this happens, Descartes says, ineunte aetate. Here's another time construction, and this is an ablative absolute. We have the noun aetate in the ablative, and we have the participle ineunte from in eo, to come in or to enter. So as I get older, or as age goes on, ineunte aetate, I have noticed how many false things, quam multa falsa, I have accepted or admitted in place of true ones. What we have here with quam and ad miserem is rogatio obliqua. That is indirect question. So ad miserem is a perfect subjunctive, and it depends upon the main verb anam adverti. He'll go on, and I have noticed how many doubtful things, quam dubia sint, how many doubtful things whatsoever I have built super extruxi previously upon those things. That is, upon the things that are false in place of true. Now this expression, falsa proveris, has a very long history. It goes all the way back to Cicero, to his De Officiis, and it is one of the most vicious sorts of intellectual errors, according to Cicero, to accept false things in place of true. And he goes on to say, and furthermore, ac proenda funditus. This is an adverb with a perhaps unfamiliar termination. It means to the foundations, or absolutely, fundamentally. And furthermore, that all things at once in life must be overturned, must be rooted up or thrown over to the very foundations. And from the first beginnings, or from the very foundations once again, notice the connection between fundamentis and funditus, they have to be begun anew. I have to start all over. If, he says, I should desire that anything ever firm and lasting be established in matters of knowledge or understanding. This see here with the subjunctive cupiam, the present subjunctive, is called a future less vivid.